just the end zones that are checkered, but we've been set up with a full checkerboard going throughout this stadium. The Vols will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Commodores' offense has the ball first today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The gift to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Thomas back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Commodores are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Traylor. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. Fourth down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him now? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide, but you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Doors. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First and 10. They'll give it to him again. Picks up the first down. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going tempo.
He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
That wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Thomas looking to fire.
And just nowhere to go.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way and he's got room. He'll be stopped but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Schroeder.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming in.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Makes the catch. It's Schroeder. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Thomas back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Judowski. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Commodores line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They dug them trying to get behind the defense. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Rose. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Thomas looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So here is the Tennessee offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws to the back. Got a man. It's Schroeder. What a play there. And he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Vols are on the move. On the ground, it's Schroeder. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Thomas back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will punt this one away. He's got it near midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run the option. The pitch. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Schroeder. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Thomas looking to fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Past the first down marker and still running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And an empty backfield here on second and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And the Volunteers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to pass on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Thomas back to pass. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. Guys, after that miss, they're still trying to fight their way out of an 18-point hole. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Turning it on. The 30. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Thomas looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking for space. It's Judowski. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. He'll keep it himself. Slithers into space. Picks up the first down, still moving. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Thomas back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. Power football with a run. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He smashes his way through again. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Unloads quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Rhodes. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Thomas looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The Vols line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Touchdown ball! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Snags it quickly on the left. Oh, he's got some space.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Quickly out to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run, it's Winston. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Commodores! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So here is the Tennessee offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Volunteers will call on their... And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. He stopped way short of the first down. They tried the fake, and no one was fooled. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense has settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll throw on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Everett. Breaks into the open. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be third and long. The give out of the gun. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quarterback extends the play. Throwing on the run. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Wants to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. There's a